The F-15 Eagle put in an appearance at Westover. Today she was on static display. Master Sergeant Dennis McGreevy.
Okay, one of the weapons on the F-15 is the rotary cannon, which is up here in the wing root. This is a 20 millimeter high velocity cannon that shoots 6,000 rounds per minute in the high rate or 3,000 rounds per minute in the low rate. Somebody said it better than I did once. It's like the priesthood. Many are called, few are chosen. Lots of people like to be pilots. The type of person it takes to fly these planes, of course, is a very intelligent person to get through the training, but a certain intangible aspect is the ability to make decisions quickly and make them correctly, and a certain self-assuredness almost bordering on an arrogance almost of I am the best there is, and I can take this plane up and I can beat anybody alive. And when you have thousands of men and women with an attitude like that flying, it's a pretty good Air Force, pretty good Navy, you know.
The Navy sent in their F-14 Tomcat for a static display. This was the infamous jet featured in the movie Top Gun. And although we weren't able to marvel at its flying capabilities, we did run into a very interesting pilot. Larry Mazinski is commander of VF-201, Navy Air Station, Dallas, Texas.
Well, it was just a thing, pretty much what you've heard in the newspapers and read about in the reports and everything is accurate. That we were flying off the coast of Libya. There was 2 F-14s and 2 Libyan Su-22 fitters. First thing on the second morning of this exercise we were doing, they came out and approached us head on. We had them in radar contact the whole way. And as they were approaching, we didn't suspect any particular problems. But then as they were approaching us about a mile away, their lead aircraft fired what we believe to be an ATOL heat-seeking missile head on at us, and we just evaded that missile very quickly and turned around and went on the attack, which our rules of engagement at that time, President Reagan had just changed the rules of engagement, said if you're ever fired at, you can return fire and protect yourself, and we'll talk about it later, which is exactly what we did. We passed them head on at about 600 miles an hour, did our 7G reversal turn and got behind them, and my commanding officer, who was flying the other aircraft, shot one down, and I shot the leader down, and the whole thing, from the time they shot till the time we had both of them down, was 44 seconds long. Things happen fast.
What'd you take them out with?
We took them out with a Sidewinder missile, which is an American heat seeker, 360-degree capable missile, but the place you really want to fire is from behind a guy looking up his tailpipe. It goes for the heat from the engine, and that's exactly where we were, both of ours, and they did exactly what they're advertised to do. The results were exactly what we needed to be, and here we are today.